It is August the 14th, 2009, a Friday. Had today off from work and returned Playboy TV down. I'm watching for some tweeting right quick on Twitter. But anyway, I am going to do a video review, a movie review on District 9. My takes on it and what I thought about the movie. Comes out today. Came out yesterday, Thursday night, midnight showing it Thursday, but it is out in theaters everywhere now today. District 9. Let's see. Okay. But anyway, it's a movie pretty much about aliens being surrogated from humans for 20 years. They just come to the planet. They ship lands or stops in Africa, and for some odd reason they can't go home. But anyway, let's do this later. Got too many tweets to read anyway. But anyway, the movie is pretty much is a good movie. I like the movie. It wasn't a big crowd, I guess, because I went to the early movie. 16 more tweets. But anyway, get that later. The movie is pretty much about aliens who come to the planet. They land in Africa. They can't get their ship. They can't go back home because for some odd reason the human race won't let them go back home. So what they do, they go up to their ship. The aliens pretty much kept to themselves. They were pretty much about to die in the spaceship. But we as humans, we decide to cut open the spaceship to see what's in it. But anyway, they go in, they see the aliens, about 1 million of them, sitting there pretty much dying because they haven't had nothing to eat. They can't get their ship to go because I think at the beginning of the movie they lost a component. When they got to Africa, they lost a component that makes the ship go. So pretty much, I'm not going to ruin the movie for you, but the movie's pretty much, in my take of it, reminds me of how the world is today. Let's take it back to 30, 40, 50 years ago, here in the South, when everything was segregated. Blacks went to black schools, whites went to white schools, blacks couldn't drink that water, they couldn't eat that place. It was segregated. And in this movie, District 9, the aliens were segregated from the humans, who were African, black. So they had a little commune to themselves called District 9. That's where the aliens lived, and some people who were African gangsters would use them and to get weapons from them and all this, and the white man wanted to use their weapons, but they couldn't use the weapons of the aliens because the weapons can be used by the aliens because it's genetically on their DNA can get it to work. So to pretty much, not to ruin the movie, one of the social workers they wanted the aliens out of District 9. They didn't want them nowhere near Johannesburg, Africa. They wanted them out of South Africa. They wanted them away because they said the aliens were killing and robbing and stealing and doing all this bad stuff and destroying the community. And now this is from African blacks saying this about the aliens. Now, if we go back in American history, they killed Native Americans because they thought they were savages. They killed Africans when they didn't obey because they didn't want to be slaves. And in today's time, most people leave a community when blacks move into it, when Hispanics move into it, because of their own ignorance. So pretty much the movie's about racism and ignorance. But it's a good movie. A lot of action, a lot of killing aliens because they defied authority. But they were peaceful, humble people. But once they wanted them out of Johannesburg, out of District 9, and put them in they wanted them to move out to a tent camp, which is way worse than where they were living in District 9, which were shacks. I mean, garbage, junk. It looked like a savage yard where they throw all their trash at. And the aliens pretty much were living off cat food. But you got to go see the movie. It's a great movie. It's like a cross between E.T. and any movie about racism. But there's a lot of killing, a lot of technology, a lot of sci-fi. But it was a good movie. Nevertheless, I'm real hot. It's been hot, and this week we've been working outside pouring concrete all week. Working 9-10 hour days, Monday through Thursday. I took today off, and I'm pretty much darker than what I was before. The sun really burnt me. But anyway, District 9 is a great movie. You want to see a movie with aliens being segregated against and being experimented on and doing everything. But the thing about the movie, it was like the aliens couldn't use none of their technology unless the human race could use their technology. And the only thing that aliens wanted to do was find the component to make this shit work and go back home. That's all they wanted to do. But the humans didn't want them to go back home. They just wanted them out of their way because they were killing, robbing, and stealing and everything. And it reminds me a lot of how the world is today. But the only difference is the aliens are black and Hispanic or anybody of color other than white. And the humans are white. That's the only difference. That's just my opinion. That's my take of the movie. But Peter Jackson makes great movies. Ever since The Lord of the Rings, Peter Jackson, he makes great movies. Now, as for King Kong, yeah, it was alright. But it wasn't his best work. But this one, District 9, is a great movie. Go see it. I was supposed to take my mom and my sister to go see Orphan. But they decided to go on a camping trip to celebrate my nephew's 10th birthday. He's 10 years old as of yesterday, the 13th. And he's getting older. He's going to be a teenager soon. So the little $25 bills I used to give him, that's another tweet. Perfect gentleman will seem that way. What? Okay. Somebody trying to clown me on tweet. Perfect gentleman, well, seems that way. Laugh my ass off. Just kidding. I am a gentleman. I'm a pretty cool person. But anyway, District 9, great movie. Go see it. G.I. Joe, another great movie. But if you want to see District 9, expect a lot of shooting, a lot of killing aliens for no reason. And they just want to go home. But they don't want them to leave because they want that technology. It makes no sense. But anyway, I really don't have no plans this weekend since my family's going out camping with my nephew. But what else I got planned this weekend? Pretty much nothing. Why is it this small little box right here, which is Dots, I love Dots, why is it certain stores are charging damn near $1.29 for a box of candy? The movie theaters charge way more than that, but I could get this same box of candy in the dollar store for $1. I don't know, everything's going up. I guess because, as everybody who don't know or may know, minimum wage went up in July. It went up last year $1, and this year in July it went up another $1. That's why the grocery and a lot of things are going up, because minimum wage went up for the people that work in these stores. So they went up $1, so everything else in the stores went up $1 or more to compensate for the minimum wage going up. Makes no sense. But anyway, I got to do some surveys for my mom and charge my iPhone up. But District 9, great movie. You want to see a movie about racism, segregation, just doing stuff just to be the dominant power, power trip. But I like District 9. Go see it. A lot of action, a lot of sci-fi, a lot of fighting and shooting and killing for no reason. But it's a great movie. Go see it, District 9. But anyway, y'all have a great weekend. I keep tweeting. Check me out at Twitter, twitter.com/AMAN028. Follow me. I follow you. And we can all get along, and you know more about me and what's going on in my life. But anyway, thanks for watching, and God bless.